Good morning, everybody. That's not the sound of a state tournament welcome. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Excellent, excellent. Who's ready to go compete and win these championships and stuff and get some coins? Well, welcome everybody to the 41st Annual South Dakota Science Olympiad State Tournament. My name is James Tracy. I'm your state director. My job is to put out the fire so you guys have the most fun in the whole wide world. Today, there's a couple things I wanted to highlight for you. I told your coaches about there's a couple changes to rooms information, so make sure you touch base with your coaches so you know where you're going, but there are signs up everywhere. I did not have a chance to talk to the muck to find out about foodstuffs beyond the morning time, so are they open much, do you know, John or Clark? Till about 10? Okay, so unfortunately, yeah, not a whole lot of options on campus for that, so anything that you didn't bring with you, you'll have to head over to Walmart, McDonald's or Burger King or something like that. Anyways. I'd like to introduce a couple of folks that are also helping out with making today work. So if you wouldn't mind standing up, John Williams. He's School of Education. Over here to the right, we've got Hassan. He's my right-hand man on the floor, and if you see him, if you have any questions, you can ask him. And then we also have our old friend Clark. He's going to be helping make sure that all the scores get put together and I come up here and say your name's right. So let's give him also a hello and welcome. And let's see here. A couple other things before I introduce our speaker. So, as I told you, coaches and been in communication, we've got a couple of nice amenities for you to check out if you find that the doom scroll is getting a little boring in the homerooms. So we've got the National Music Museum that's right over here, this next building over. If you're interested in any capacity with music, take a look at them. Just show them your badge. They'll let you in and let you look at everything there. It's some really, really nice displays and exhibits that are now finally open to the public after a long break. We have another museum that you can take a look at. You can see in your program or visit with someone here. And then if you are interested in the sky ever, looking up, we've got some of our on-campus astronomy students that are going to have the telescopes out here right between the two buildings, between here and Old Main. So pop out there, take a look at the sun. We've got some safe sun viewing and give you a chance to look at sunspots and other science that's happening in space now. Beyond that, there's not much else to add. I can really easily get into listening to my own voice, so I'm going to introduce a new voice. I'd like to introduce to you today's guest speaker. Her name is Carrie Minette, and she is in the Computer Science department, and I'm going to leave it to her to tell her story from there.
Well, good morning, Science Olympians. So I was asked to speak today a little bit about my experience in Science Olympiad, and honestly, at this point, middle school kind of feels like it was a very long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. But Science Olympiad is one of the few things I still do remember from that age. And I hope that you all today have similar experiences. It was so much fun to get to compete on a scientific level against other students and to use my knowledge and to follow my passion for science. I was never particularly good at athletics, so, small rural school in South Dakota. It was hard to feel like I was part of something bigger than myself until I got to compete in Science Olympiad. And I think that I'm grateful, well, that came out awkward, but I am grateful for the opportunity to participate in that. I'm grateful for the opportunity to serve as an event supervisor and continue giving back to an organization that was so meaningful to me when I was just a young, lost 12-year-old. And before this gets too long and drawn out and awkward, I'm gonna say, I wish you all not the best of luck, but the best of your abilities today. And I hope you can all perform to your best today and have a great time. This is fun. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you all.
Okay, so who is ready to win this tournament? That is exactly the right number I was expecting. Excellent. Okay, well, everybody, welcome officially to the start of the South Dakota Science Olympiad 41st Annual State Tournament. Let's go have some fun. All right.